you, Kendra?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, my name's Hannah. I'm an occupational therapy assistant student. Today we're going to be working with you getting dressed and trying to get you up for the day. How's that sound?
Good.
Okay, I'm going to go wash my hands and then we'll come back, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Wash my hands for 60 seconds. Alrighty, I'm back. So, I see the way you're laying right now in bed. The best thing to do for therapy would be to have you laying on your left side, since I know that's your weaker side. The reason we do this, it puts weight on your left side, which sends signals to your brain that help reinforce that arm is there and to try to make it stronger by sending those signals to try to get it to be more functional. So does that kind of make some sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm going to have you lay on your left side, and I'm going to help you get over to that side and teach you a way that you could do it yourself. But that way, we'll try to sleep this way at night or whenever we're laying in bed, try to lay on that left side. So there's a position that we call the running man. It's kind of the most beneficial that I kind of like to use. So the first thing we're going to do is a pillow. I'm going to set this pillow here. Okay, so I want you to try to roll over to your weaker side. So I'm going to roll over to your left side. So, if that is how you want to do it, an easy way is to try to bend your right leg, and kind of push up off your right leg and turn at the same time. There you go. Okay, so then the next thing I want you to do is I want you to try to use your left arm and put your left arm in a position like this next to you. And kind of clasp your hands together and bring it up there. There you go. Okay, how does that feel?
Good.
Okay, you don't have to lay with your arms clasped. You can let your arm relax just to help it bring up there. So how does that feel?
Comfy.
Okay, so this is kind of how I want you to be laying at bedtime when you're sleeping, having that pillow there for support and getting that weight bearing into your leg and your arm on your left side. Okay, so now we're going to get you up for the day. So the first thing we got to do is get you sitting up at the edge of your bed. So if you can roll back onto your back. Okay, get this pillow out of our way. And if you could center your hips towards the middle of the bed, so you can kind of bridge up by pushing up through your right leg and kind of moving your hip over there. Okay, there you go. That's much better. Okay, so if you could tuck your right leg under your right knee and try to pull it up so that both knees are bent on the bed. Perfect. Okay, so this is kind of going to be our starting position for getting up to the edge of the bed. So the next thing we're going to work on is turning over to your stronger side. So we're going to lay on your right side. So in order to do this, the best way is to get some momentum. So if you could clasp your hands together again. All right, so what I'm going to have you do is we're going to kind of go like we're swinging a baseball bat and swing over to the side. You might need a couple of swings to get your momentum, and then you're going to lay on to your side. And I'm going to be here to catch you just in case. Yep, good. You get a couple swings. Almost there. Good job. Okay. So the next thing, you can unclasp your hands, and if you want to use your right elbow to try to help you up, and you can also hook your right leg under your affected side, and try to sit up to the edge of the bed. You're pushing up with your right arm. Try to swing those legs over using your right side. Here you go. How did that feel?
Good.
Okay. So if you want to lay your feet flat on the ground. All right. So I'm going to put this fancy gait belt on you, just so I am here to catch you. Okay. So I'm going to put this around you. If you could lift your arm up for me, that'd be great. Gate belt's a little big for you, but we'll make it work. shirt up so that it's under your shirt that we're going to take off. Try to make it a little tight. That way it does its job. So this is basically just to help me if you were to fall, I could kind of catch you on it. So I'm going to make it nice and tight and snug. How's that feel? Good. Okay, just going to tuck this in. This giant long strap isn't getting in our way. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to take our shirt off and we're going to put a button-up shirt on, okay? So the best way to do this is kind of to reach and grab behind your back, grab your shirt collar, and just try to pull it over. The easiest thing to do is kind of to lean forward a bit. I got you here. Yep, lean forward. It makes it nice and easy. I know it's a little tricky at first, but more practice will get better at it.
It's hard with my hair.
Yeah, you're in long hair. Alrighty, there we go. Kind of pull it out. Good job. Take that for you. Put that in the dirty laundry. How did that feel?
Good.
Yeah?
Not too bad.
Any questions? I know it's kind of tricky at first, but you'll get better with practice. But do you have any questions for me regarding that?
I don't think so, not yet.
Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to put our button-up shirt on. At this point, do you have any pain? On a scale of 0 to 10, are you feeling any pain right now? 0 being no pain, 10 being horrible pain.
I'd probably just say a 1 maybe.
1? Okay. Let me know if you feel any worse pain as the treatment goes on, okay? Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put this button-up shirt on. The best way to kind of do that is to lay it across our lap with the open button side facing up. So your arm, so it's going to kind of come around like this. So you kind of want to place the far arm in your lap, and we're going to try to bunch up the shirt like this and kind of make a nest with it, and you're going to lift your arm and put it in. So I'll have you do that. So there's the shirt. Long shirts are kind of tricky. And we're going to put our weak side in first. There we go, nice little nest. Springtime. Okay, good job. Trying to pull the shirt up all the way up to the shoulder. There you go. Alright, and then next thing you're going to do is kind of just flip it around. Try to reach around with your right arm. It's kind of tricky. There we go. Okay, just adjust it, make sure it's nice and straight. There we go. Alright. So have you ever seen one of these before?
No, what is it?
This is called a button hug. So first I'm going to have you try to see if you can button the shirt with one hand, and if not, we have a fancy tool to help you out.
Okay.
So the goal is we try to want to use the least amount of tools as possible, but let's see where we're at right now. So first thing to do is kind of line up the buttons. Take the bottom, make sure the bottoms are even. Here we go. Okay, and then I kind of start with the third button down because it's kind of the easiest one to see. Yep, that one right there. So go ahead and try and see if you can button it one-handed. No? Okay. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you how to use this button hug. Okay, so basically what you're going to do is you're going to put this end through the hole, put the button through here, pull it, kind of go around your body and pull the button through. Okay, so I want you to try to do that. So you're going to put it through the hole first. Okay. Okay. And then the easiest thing to do is you're going to want to keep this as close to your body as possible. Kind of go around in a clockwise motion, all the way down and around. Kind of tricky at first.
This is hard.
There you go.
Ooh!
You got it. There you go. It gets easier with practice.
Mhm.
So let's try to practice a couple more buttons. So let's try maybe the one above it. Yep. See if you can do this one by yourself.
That's risky.
I think you can do it. You got it! Good job!
Wow.
Okay, let's see if we can button the bottom ones next. Okay, that's kind of getting in the way
Come on, everybody.
there. Bull's kind of running away from me. There it goes.
Where's that little button?
Thanks. You're welcome. There you go. Try to do the rest. Okay.
Oh, it's coming.
There you go. Good job.
Thanks.
All right. So obviously it's kind of a new tool right now, but you did really well with that. And obviously the more we practice it, the better we'll get. Practice makes progress is what I like to say. So do you have any questions for me before I leave here? We can keep practicing this, and I'll let you keep the button hook here with you so that you can practice it while I'm not here as well before our next session if you'd like. Do you have any questions?
For my next treatment session, what are we going to be working on, really?
Well, if you'd like to keep practicing this, we can. And we can also move on to dressing your lower body as well, so we can start working on that. Next session, I'll see you in 2 days. I'm seeing you for a half hour in a couple days. And if you have any questions between now and then, you can always write them down, and I'll be happy to answer anything. Okay? I'm going to take my gait belt now. Okay. I'll leave you with that. I'm sure it was really nice and fancy and matches your outfit perfect, but I'm going to take it with me. Okay. And then PT is going to be coming here in, I'll leave the button right there. PT is going to be on their way here, but before that I'm going to lay you back down in bed, just so that we're being safe, because I won't be here to catch you if you fall. So I'm going to have you lay back down. So basically we're going to kind of do the same thing we just did last time, but in reverse. So you're going to use your right leg to help lift your left leg up into bed. And kind of lean over. You can use your right arm to stabilize you. Lift that leg up. Okay. Alrighty. Do you want to get back into that runner man pose? Okay, so I'm going to put the pillow back here for you. Alrighty. Remember how we do that? Let's see if you can do that on your own this time. So we're going to have this leg be the straight leg. There you go. And that leg be the bent leg. Here you go. Alrighty. And then PT will be here in a little bit, and they'll start working with you as well, okay? I will see you in a couple days.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, bye.